Good evening and welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Welcome to your last opportunity this year to not hear Christmas music. I want to apologize about the very small print in the programs. It looked much larger than that when I sent it to the printer, but I'm told that it's reasonably legible, yes? Yeah, okay. I love and we love the way that singing in groups bonds people together, and bonds them together not only within the groups that they know they belong to, but bonds them across the boundaries of groups they didn't know that they could connect to. So all the 7 songs we're going to present to you tonight all have that feature, have a track record of bonding people, both within their cultural groups and across cultural groups. We're going to start with Lift Every Voice and Sing, the African American national anthem written more than 100 years ago. One of the things I love about this song is that it is relentlessly hopeful and optimistic, and simultaneously does not shy away from looking at the darkness and problems of the past. I really think more white people need to know this song. Lift every voice and sing.
We have come over a way that the
Thank you. We're really blessed to have some wonderful guest musicians with us on this next song. I want to introduce Dante and Eros Falk. And our chorus member, Eric Timblin, on percussion. So in the 1990s, there was a surprise hit album by the Bulgarian National Women's Choir. Anybody remember that? Les Voix Mystères du Bulgar, the mysterious voices of Bulgaria, which are pretty mysterious. And a lot of Americans got really interested in singing Bulgarian traditional music from that. So what we have here next is a kind of entry-level Bulgarian song, traditional Bulgarian song, and the person who taught this to me swore to us that there are places in the Balkans where if you sing this song, somebody will buy you a beer.
Field trip.
Some of you know the next song, De Colores, a Mexican folk song, a children's song. It is probably the most joyous and happy social justice anthem ever. I do have an Evergreen connection to this song that I wanted to share with you. Some of you may remember Jose Gomez, who was an Evergreen faculty member who passed away suddenly and unexpectedly about 5 years ago. Jose was a wonderful, wonderful teacher and a Harvard-trained lawyer. And when he was a young man, he worked for Cesar Chavez in the United Farm Worker Movement. And he told me that he taught the lyrics of this song to Joan Baez. She was booked to play at a rally event for the United Farm Workers, and she knew the melody, but she didn't know the lyrics. So now I have 2 degrees of separation from Joan Baez, and you have 3. So our next song is a traditional polyphonic, 3-part polyphonic song from the Republic of Georgia. So let me explain it a little bit. So if my hand were the Black Sea, Turkey would be here, the Crimean Peninsula and Ukraine and all that, Michigas would be right up here, Bulgaria is sort of over here, and the Republic of Georgia is right here. So it turns out that Bulgarian music is kind of a gateway drug for Georgian traditional music. And this song, Mumbling Mukasa, which is a patriotic allegory of the eternal survival of the Georgian state and the Georgian people, is also a good entryway into Georgian traditional music.
Mele Mukatson silens, Mumbling Mukasa.
Mukatson silens, Mumbling Mukasa.
Son silens da saik seva, Mumbling Mukasa.
Son silens da saik seva, Mumbling Mukasa. Alameda, Mumbling Mukasa. Alameda, Mumbling Mukasa. Mukisanat gomsa sesa, Mumbling Mukasa. Shigat romska into geboda, Mumbling Mukasa. Alameda, Mumbling Mukasa. Alameda, Mumbling Mukasa. Shigat from Tepsi to Geboda, Mumbling Mukasa. Ima satron kachera unda, Mumbling Mukasa. Alameda, Mumbling Mukasa. Alameda, Mumbling Mukasa.
Rita darita shenu bicho, Mumbling Mukasa.
Rita darita shena bicho, Mumbling Mukasa.
Moses padita shenu bicho, Mumbling Mukasa.
Moses vadita shena bicho, Mumbling Mukasa. Alameda, Mumbling Mukasa. Alameda, Mumbling Mukasa. Alameda, Mumbling Mukasa. Alameda, Mumbling Mukasa.
Our next song, Eternal Day, is really a stand-in for a book of more than 500 songs called The Sacred Harp, which has inspired a community of passionate, devoted singers who often travel long distances to be with other singers and spend literally days singing all day from this songbook. So this is a great example of the kind of song that those singers love from this tradition. It is minor, it's dissonant, it's complicated, it's loud, and it's about how great it will be to go to heaven.
With that
Our next song, Nkosi Sikelele Africa, means God bless Africa. It was written, again, more than 100 years ago. It is a pan-African anti-colonialist hymn, even though none of the lyrics are expressly revolutionary. They all tend to be hymn lyrics about God bless Africa, God bless all these various parts of Africa. It has been universally understood and sung for 100 years as an anti-colonialist anthem. If you believe science and go back several thousands and thousands of generations, we are all Africans. So God bless Africa. We're going to end this evening's concert with We Shall Overcome, partly because you can't sing anything after you sing We Shall Overcome. We want to thank you all very much for coming, and we invite you to sing along with us on the last verse. I will turn around to cue you in. If you really want to, there's kind of a tradition where you stand up and cross arms and hold hands with the people next to you to sing We Shall Overcome. Don't have to, but just saying, okay?